What's up, everybody? First pickup of the day, Saturday morning. It's 8 o'clock at that sale back there. I don't know if you can see it, but pretty good pickup for 30 bucks or 35. I got 3 Wii games, good games right here. I actually didn't have Donkey Kong or Kirby, and then an Xbox 360. It's the Xbox 360 Slim. Came complete with controller and everything. The only thing is missing is the battery pack for the controller, but they said it works. It's got everything it needs. It came with the Kinect also, so pretty good deal. 35 bucks. I hit up a community sale, not knowing that it was a 55 and older, and I probably went to like 50 sales in there and just nothing, not one. I think I found a PS2, but he was asking way too much. So right now I'm in Corona, California, just freestyling it. So let's see if I find anything. See you guys in a bit. What's up, guys? So from that sale back there, well, you can see it. I just picked up this case, pretty cool, and inside is a white DS. It's in all right condition, not bad. And then Star Fox Assault. Yeah, what? No, Star Fox Command, my bad. $5, so really good deal on that one. He didn't have the charger or nothing, so that's why we came to $5, but pretty good deal. Still going at it. I'm in Corona right now, but I kind of find myself stuck in like a newer neighborhood, and I kind of want to get out of this neighborhood. It's, you know, newer neighborhoods are cool sometimes. That, you know, they'll have kids and they have games, but nothing ever old. I like to hunt in the older neighborhoods, so trying to work my way down to some older neighborhoods. So yeah, let's see if I find anything else. See you guys in a bit. I got another score here for $5. I got 2 PS2s, like 3 controllers, and 4 games. The games are Destroy All Humans, 2, Tony Hawk's Underground 2, and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. So $5, that was a really good deal. So that sale back that way, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you guys, it's right there. $5, really good deal. I'm back in Riverside right now, hitting the old neighborhoods. So far I've only been to a couple sales, but that pretty much paid off right there. $5. So yeah, on my way to some more. Let's see if I find anything else. What's up, guys? So from that sale back there, I don't know if you can see it, for $1 I got Kingdom Hearts 2. So pretty good. Go with that PS2 bundle that I got. Alright, I'm about to stop in another sale, so see you guys in a second if I got anything else. So I got another little score here. I'm actually not even by the yard sale I met this guy at, but I go there and ask for video games, and this guy's like, yeah, I got Super Nintendo in my house. So we went over to his house, and he had a Super Nintendo. He said he had like 5 games with it, but he could only bring out 3 games, and they were actually for the N64. But I got a Gamecube, Super Nintendo. It's yellow, but it works. Well, he said it works. An aftermarket controller, original cables, 3 N64 games. We got Rampage 2, World Driver Championship, and then the best one, Zelda Ocarina of Time. So pretty good right there. I got it all for $10. Not a bad deal at all, especially if the Super Nintendo works. I mean, great deal. So it's pretty late right now. It's about noon, so I'm on my way home. If I do find another yard sale on my way home, I'll probably stop, and if I find something I'll show you guys, but if not, I'll get home, clean everything up, and show you guys what I got. So I got a pretty good one right here. This is on a main road. See if I can get it right there. I don't know if you guys can see the sale. This stuff was just sitting out, and I can't believe it's this late in the day and this stuff was just sitting out. I guess people weren't stopping there or whatever. I mean, there's some pretty good games, but I got a complete Gamecube bundle, and it has probably 15 games, I believe. There's a couple Sonic games in there. There's Ninja Turtles Battle Nexus 2, and a couple other more obscure games. No Marios or nothing like that, but still pretty good. $15. I mean, just sitting out this late in the day, that was a good deal. So pretty happy with that one. It got, you know, it's nice. Some late Nintendo scores I'm gonna put on the title somewhere, but it's a pretty good last minute scores right here. So there might be a few more sales. If there is, obviously I'm going to show you guys. But if not, like I said, I'll go home, clean everything up, and show you all what I got. So I got another score right down the street from my house for $3. Mario Party DS from that sale right there. I would have gotten, they had a DS Lite and a PSP Go, but both of them were in horrible condition. I mean, they wanted a little more than I was willing to spend on the, because of the condition. I probably could have used them for parts or whatever, but I mean, they were just in too bad a condition. They didn't have any chargers, nothing like that. So Mario Party DS, I have the case and manual for that at home, so happy to pick that one up. $3 is a really good deal for that game. So I'm pretty much done for the day. I know that's like I said that already, but yeah, for sure this time. I mean, unless there's another mega score right down the street from my house, we'll see. But if not, see you guys in a bit. When I get home, I'll get everything together and show you what I got. What's up, everybody? So I'm all done with the art sale stuff. Really good haul. Really good stuff this weekend. Got some pretty good finds. The day started out pretty slow. I went to what was supposed to be community sale, and ended up it was a community sale, but it was a 55 and older community sale, so there wasn't much. I went to so many houses in that community and found nothing. There was only one sale where I found something, and it was actually a younger guy that was selling stuff there, and he had a PS2 bundle, like a bunch of games, and probably the best one in there was the Grand Theft Auto 3-pack. But he wanted way too much for it, so I passed on that. So I hurry up, left that place, and I started heading towards, older neighborhoods, and probably hit another 10 more sales before I found what I found first. So let me show you what I got first. So first sale, I walk up, and all this stuff was sitting out, which kind of amazed me because it was some good stuff. First I come up on some Nintendo Wii games, and I go through the stack, and I see Super Mario Galaxy, Donkey Kong Country Returns, Kirby, so I'm like, wow, this stuff is still sitting here. So out of that stack, I picked 3 games from there. I got Super Mario Galaxy. Let's see. It's missing the manual, I think. All of these are missing the manual. No, that one's got it. Yeah. Just Kirby has the manual. So yeah, I got Super Mario Galaxy. Donkey Kong Country Returns, and I didn't have this one in my collection, so definitely keeping that one. And then Kirby's Dream Collection Special Edition. That one's pretty cool right there. So that's the only one that was complete. And when I opened it, it was actually missing the game disc, but they had the Wii sitting right there. Luckily, that they didn't sell it, and she plugged it in for me, and sure enough, the game was in there. So happy to get that one. And then there was also an Xbox 360 right there. So I got the Xbox 360 Slim. I believe I tested it, but she wasn't sure what gig it was. So I didn't really I just turned it on and checked it out, and it plays and stuff. But I'm pretty sure it's a 250 gig. But it works great. It came with all of its cables. It came with the Kinect with the charge cable, and one controller with the controller charge cable, but it's missing the battery pack on the controller, so no big deal, but everything works. And then inside there was Kinect Adventures. So I asked how much were the games, and she was like $5 each. And then I asked for the Xbox, thinking she's probably gonna say 100 or something. She said $30. So I ended up getting everything for 35. Great deal. I mean, phenomenal deal. And it was a little later in the day. I think by the time I got there, it was already like 9:30. I was so thinking that all this stuff probably should have already been sold. So that was pretty lucky right there. Okay, next one. I started hitting another little dry spell, and then I just happened upon another little community sale. This sale wasn't actually in the community sale. It was actually across the street from the community sale, and in this little area there was only 2 yard sales going on. So the first one, they said, yeah, we had games, but we just sold them. And then the second one I went to, walk up and ask them, if they got any video game stuff. And I had to go through the list and start naming off stuff. And finally I came to DS, and he's like, oh, I have a DS. So he brings out a white DS Lite, and it works. I mean, it's got a little bit of scratchies on the screen and stuff, but I mean, good condition. It's got the little Game Boy Advance cover right there, so that's pretty nice. And then one game, we've got Star Fox Command, and then it came in this awesome like metal case. And this is actually the second one of these I own. I love them. Like, they're really sturdy, and they hold a lot of stuff. So really good right there. I got it all for $5. So really good deal right there. Pretty happy with that one. And I didn't have a white DS Lite in my collection, so I'm going to keep that one. Okay, next. Let's see here. Yeah. Okay. So next, I was in Corona for those first two sales, and I wasn't, after that DS Lite, I wasn't finding anything else. So I started heading back to Riverside, and when I think it was the second sale I hit in Riverside, I got another little score for $5. And this one was pretty cool. I walk up and I see she had one PS2 sitting on a table. So I ask how much, and she says $5. But let me take it inside to check it out because somebody just traded it to me for something else. So I was like, okay. So she goes inside and she says it didn't work. Well, they had her son had one that they didn't play anymore, and she was willing to sell it to me for $5. So she brings it out, and she says this one works good. Here's all the cables. She gives me the controllers from the other one, and then she sets the other one up on a shelf, and I was like, well, what are you going to do with the broken one? And she's like, just throw it away. And she's like, do you want it? I mean, you can have it. So I was like, all right, cool. So well, then I asked, do you have any games, since the other one was working? So she brought out some games. So I ended up getting the 2 PS2s, 3 controllers. It came with only 1 audio video cable, but 2 power cables, and then 4 games. Actually 3 games and then 1 empty case. The games are Destroy All Humans, and this one was actually inside the PlayStation, which I'm glad that one, because the one I have is the greatest hits version, so getting the upgrade right there. And we've got Destroy All Humans 2. I didn't have this one in my collection, so definitely keeping that one. Tony Hawk's Underground 2. And then this one is just an empty case. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. So yeah, I got all that stuff. I think there's 1 more memory card. So 2 memory cards, $5 for everything. So that was an awesome deal right there. Super stoked with that one. And then when I get home, I checked them both. They both work great. So pretty happy about that one. Next one, just walk up. This guy just had a little like table full of stuff, and I asked him, you got any games, and he pulls out 1 PS2 game. So for $1, I got Kingdom Hearts 2 on the PS2. It's complete, really nice condition. I think the one I have wasn't complete, so I'll definitely be swapping that one out for this one. So $1, really good deal. Okay, so after that, it was another little dry spell. It started getting pretty late. I think it was just about 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and I go to this one sale. I walk up, and they had a bunch of movies out. So I asked, do you happen to have any video games? And the guy's like, yeah, you know what? I have a Super Nintendo with like 5 games, but it's at my house. And I was like, oh, okay, well, is it far away? He's like, no, I just live right down the street. So we ended up going to his house, and he comes out with this stuff. So he brings out the Super Nintendo. It's a little yellow on the top, little dirty. Like, I couldn't get a lot of this stuff to come off. I'm sure if I tried a little harder, it'll come off. But Super Nintendo came with all its cables and an aftermarket controller, and then came out with the games. And I thought they were going to be Super Nintendo games, but they're actually N64 games, and you can only find 3 of them. So we've got World Driver Championship, Rampage 2. That's a good one right there. And then the best one of the lot, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. And then he threw in it's just the console only, but a GameCube, Platinum GameCube. Everything works great. I got all this for 10 bucks. So pretty good deal right there. He only wanted 750 for it. I mean, which was a weird number. And I had a $10 bill. He didn't have any change. So I was like, you know what, go for it. Take the 10. I mean, I still thought that was a really good deal. So 10 bucks, great deal. Okay, next, I was getting closer to home, and you know, I kept saying, you know, if I find another yard sale, I'll stop, and if I get anything, well, it seemed like as the day, you know, got further into it, I kept finding more stuff. So this was on a main road. This was on Magnolia, which is a pretty big road in Riverside, and there was two sales right across the street from each other. So the way I was going, I pulled over and I hit the first sale, no games. So I ran across the street to the other sale, and sitting out was a Gamecube bundle. So first, I got another Platinum Gamecube, and it came with all of its original cables, one Platinum Gamecube controller, and then a stack of games. And this, you know, it was 12 something at this point, and I'm surprised on a main road that this stuff was still sitting there. So we've got Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4, and like half of these are missing the manuals. Some of the better ones have the manuals in there. Tony Hawk's American Wasteland, Jeremy McGrath's Supercross World, Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy, Disney Pixar Cars, a few kids games in here, Need for Speed Most Wanted, The Adventures of Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius, Attack of the Twonkies. Starting to get into some of the better ones here. Spyro, Enter the Dragonfly, Naruto Clash of Ninja 2, and we've got I think this one still has the cards inside. No. We've got Yu-Gi-Oh! The False-Bound Kingdom. And then these last ones are the better ones. We've got Sonic Riders. And this one's complete. So that's a good one right there. I didn't have that in my collection. Sonic Adventure Battle 2. And then this one was pretty cool. This is a more obscure game, and I've never found this in the wild, and I didn't have it in my collection, so I'm definitely keeping it. KO the Kangaroo Round 2. So it's a pretty fun game too. I played it for a little while. It's pretty cool. And probably the best one of the lot, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Battle Nexus 2. So pretty cool right there. This one's missing the manual, but it's got both discs, and everything is in really good shape. Everything works. 15 bucks for that, which that's the biggest reason why I was surprised that it was still there that late in the day. You know, there's a lot of game hunters in Riverside, and usually if you don't get to it early in the morning, it's gone. So I mean, I was just blown away to see that there. I saw it like right as I hit the sidewalk. I saw it, and I got super excited. I mean, there's no Marios or nothing in here, nothing too crazy rare or that valuable, but 15 bucks is a really good deal. This is a lot of GameCube games all at once, and there's a few of them in here that I didn't have in my collection, so pretty happy with that one. And then let's see, this is the last find. This was like right down the street from my house. Asked them if they have games, because they had a bunch of PS2 games sitting out. So I asked them if they had games, like other stuff than that, and they brought out a DS Lite and a PSP Go. Both of them weren't in that great a condition. I gave them an offer, they countered it and didn't want to come down from it. But I didn't get those two. But inside the DS Lite was Mario Party DS. I actually have the case and manual for this game, so I got this for 3 bucks. Really good deal for that game. Now I have it complete, so happy for that one. Okay, let's see. That was it for yard sale stuff. So pretty good haul, really good day. Super happy with what I picked up. There's a lot of items that I didn't have in my collection that are going to go in the collection, so happy with that one. Alright, next these are a couple, I got first a Goodwill find and then a find at this place called Savers. So first at the Goodwill, we stop in, I asked for games. Well, I didn't immediately ask for games. I walked in there. It's a new Goodwill. I've never been there before. So I walk in there and I go over towards like the CDs and DVDs and I check them out. And they had a bunch of games there, but a lot of, junk really. So we go up to the counter and we were actually buying some like furniture and stuff. And I look behind the counter in a basket and I saw a bunch of like N64 and PS2 or N64 and Super Nintendo games. So I go through them. Mind you, there's nothing rare in here, nothing super expensive, but all these I didn't have in my collection. And, like I said before, I'm going for a complete N64 collection, so, I picked these ones up. So for the N64, I got FIFA 99. I mean, most of all the stuff that I need for my N64 collection is just filler stuff. I think I only need a couple rare titles, but mostly it's just filler. This one was actually an upgrade because the one I had is in horrible condition. This one, after I get the sticker off, is going to be like almost brand new shape. Cyber Tiger. And then for the Super Nintendo, I've got Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, and it came with this little slip cover in the bottom. And then Desert Strike. So these they were having a sale because we went on Memorial Day, so they were having a sale and everything was 25% off. So I got all this stuff. It's marked at $2.99, so it was like one something or something like that. It was really cheap for each game, so pretty happy with those ones. And then last, this was at a Savers. First, we got a PS2 with just the power cable, but it works. I paid $6.99 for that one. And then I was just looking through their cables and stuff to see if I could find maybe an audio video for the PS2, and I happened to come across a Super Nintendo AC adapter. And these are kind of hard to find, and I actually needed one for a Super Nintendo that I have. So pretty happy to pick that one up. I paid $1.99 for that. So a really good deal considering usually like if you find them at the swap meet, they're $5 to $10. Like that's what they try to charge for them. So really happy with that one. $1.99, great deal. That is completely it. Really great weekend so far. Swap meet was really good. So watch out for that video. I got a lot of clips of going through games and stuff, and I got some really good games from there. So yeah, keep an eye out for that video, but that's all I got for you guys. So thumbs up the video, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching. See you next time.